Hey guys, it's PolishTortoise here. This time we're gonna visit the famous land of wait, no. What are you doing? What? No! And it's not gonna be the only country I visit throughout this trip. This will be a series of vlogs across the Central Europe. Oh, and last small detail, how could I visit a country without a series of meetups? We will travel with Estonia about nations. Let me also introduce Scholar, who will travel with us too. We will also meet more people, including some of you. Yes, we also met our fans. Stay tuned for future episodes to see them. But now, let's begin this 3,000 kilometers journey. Day 1 was for all of us to reach Prague and meet in the evening. It was about 5 PM when I finally met up with Scholar. After that, we had to wait for Esto's flight to arrive, and then we finally met up in 3 and went for... We begin our sightseeing from the statue of Václav the Good, who was a Duke of Bohemia in 10th century.
Until he got assassinated by his own brother. It's a very legendary figure and he's very influential as well. That's where the English Christmas carol Good King Wenceslaus comes from. Even though I'm sure the English don't even know who Wenceslaus was.
Right behind the statue we see the National Museum. After seeing those, we head to the Prague Metro and go to the heart of the city, the Old Town Square.
Which window does it open?
Both of them should open.
Those on the top?
Yeah, look. I'm not joking right now, but like, watch your pockets.
Kurdistan flag, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Daugavpils is better.
But Prague has much more to offer. Continuing on foot, we pass the Powder Tower, which dates back to the 15th century. From there, we change course and head towards the western side of the Czech capital. Before us lies arguably the highlight of this city, the Prague Castle.
Mně se líbí Praha ze všech stran, spod skalí i z Vysočan. Z večera, když den odchází, je tak nádherná. Všechno má, co tobě schází, lásko moje nevěrná.
The history of this place begins in 870 with the construction of a fort by the Przemyślid dynasty. In 1618, it was a witness to the famous Third Defenestration of Prague. The castle oversaw the Battle of Prague in 1648, which was the final act of the 30 Years' War. During Czechoslovak times, it became a residence for the president. During the German occupation, Reinhard Heydrich, the German protector, placed the Bohemian crown on his head. The legend said that whoever will be a usurper to the Bohemian crown will die within 1 year. Exactly this happened when he was assassinated by the members of the Czech and Slovak resistance. During the communist times, the castle housed offices for communist officials. Nowadays, it is a seat of the head of the state of Czech Republic. When you pay a visit to the castle complex, make sure to see the Royal Palace Museum. Also check the changing of the guard, which takes place every hour from morning to evening. What you just saw was a regular one. Make sure to visit the spot at 12 PM noon for the special ceremony. But now let's head towards the St. Vitus Cathedral. Its construction started in the 14th century and with major breaks between the 15th and 19th centuries continued until the 1929. The western section is a neo-Gothic construction built as late as the 19th and 20th centuries.
Jak jsem tě dlouho čekal na břeží.
Behind the St. Vitus Cathedral, you can see the Basilica of St. George. It is a Romanesque, early medieval construction built in 10th century.
Než dojdu ke věži, zapomenu, že mám zlost.
As our last stop on the Prague Castle, we'll visit the Golden Lane. It is a street where you can feel a medieval vibe. It was created to house Jewish goldsmiths to shield them from the dangers inside the castle walls. Nowadays, it is a museum inside of which you can find old Czech houses and equipment from bygone eras. After walking over 20,000 steps, it was time for a break. And what else to enjoy in Prague other than svičkava or knedle with... After the well-deserved break, it was time to head back to the hotel. But not before we see the last majestic side of this city.
Projdu se bez tebe přes Karlův most, než dojdu ke věži, zapomenu, že mám zlost.
Construction of the Charles Bridge started in 1357. It was a replacement to the old Judith Bridge built in the 12th century that had been severely damaged by a flood in 1342. In this case, it was fast as compared to the St. Vitus Cathedral. It took less than half a century to finish. Originally, it wasn't referred to as the Charles Bridge, but either the Prague or Stone Bridge. It was a place of the heaviest fighting during the already mentioned Battle of Prague of the 30 Years' War. Until 1841, it was the only way to cross from the castle to the old town.
OPR loot. Legivoja Lietuvaa.
No pictures.
Hea küll, Karmen. Salvesta videoklip.
Jsme německá strašidla jako polena, vole hlavičky, co by kolena.
These attractions are not maxing out Prague, and we know it. We completely missed the Vyšehrad Castle and many other places, but clock was ticking and we had to move on. Day 3 of our meetup was spent on revisiting the places to film additional details and visited the castle inside. On the first day, we didn't actually check any of the museums. That's why on some clips it is cloudy and on some sunny. After we saw the castle, the rest of day 3 was spent on traveling. We packed our things and headed east. But that is coming out in the next part. Make sure to subscribe to not miss out on future episodes of this series. Make sure to leave a like and comment on what we missed. I would actually love to hear what more to see when, and yes, when, not if, I revisit Prague. For now though, thank you guys for watching and see you in future episodes. Bye!
Já jsem teuton, mě nepředělaj. Podle našeho rodokmenu prastřít furt v 15. kolenu zaručeně pojal za ženu přímo Lorelaj.